What's going on, YouTube family? It's your boy Josh, back with another fire tutorial. If you're new to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you smash that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on. Also, go check out some of my other videos. But today in this video, we're going to be doing a hot taper and getting my guy's beard right. So let's get it. You guys, it's very important to comb, pick, or brush the hair out depending on the height of your client's hair to ensure that you have all the hair laying in its natural direction before you cut anything. So right after we have the hair combed out, I'm going to come in with my Babyliss Black FX clippers with the #1 guard on with the lever all the way open, and I'm going with the grain all the way across the head, making sure that I have it all evened out all the way across. But you guys, I did not use this clipper for the entirety of the haircut. I ended up picking up my Wahl Magic clips with the #1 guard on with the lever all the way open, the same exact system, going with the grain because I felt like that my Wahl Magic clips give me a cleaner cut and it makes it, a true 1 guard open. And as you guys can see, it cut the hair a little bit more if you guys can see it falling. So here I picked up my 1.5 guard to cut the front middle part of his hair, which has a cowlick and a light spot, to ensure that I don't cut it too light and being cautious of the hair growing in different directions. So right here we're going to jump right into the taper of this haircut, setting in my first guideline, which is my bald line, using my gold Babyliss trimmers. And once I set it in, I cleaned up the area up under it so I can make sure that I start this transition between the beard and the taper and make it smooth. Right after setting in my bald line, I come in with my magic clips with the lever all the way open, and I just go up about a ½ inch, setting in my next guideline. And once we have that guideline in and we make sure all the hair is cut evenly, I close the clipper halfway and I start up under the line and I flick up to the line until the line fades away. So my next guideline on the taper is going to be with the #1 guard on with the lever all the way closed. And I'm going up about another ½ inch, making sure that I go over it multiple times to make sure the hair is all even. So when we come back with the half guard, it's a smooth blend. And right here, you guys, is when I came in with my half guard. And I'm starting up under that guideline and flicking up to it. And as you guys can see, it's blending it right out. And as you guys know, I love to fade down. Right here, I'm going to start with my #2 guard and start my fading down process from here. And right here, you guys, I jumped from the #2 to the 1.5, and I started with the lever all the way open. And then as I cleaned up the area, I closed it all the way so I can work my way down. So right after the 1.5, I dropped back down to my 1 guard. And as you guys remember, before we started the fading down process, I started with the 1 guard closed. So after my 1.5 guard, I came back with it all the way open so I can blend those two areas together. And right here, I'm just doing a lot of detail work, going with and against the grain to make sure that I get this hair to blend and I make this fade come out as best as I can. So you guys, we're going to move on to the neck taper. If you guys can notice, my man's hair doesn't grow thick all the way to the bottom of his neck. It kind of reminds me of alopecia, but we're going to make it work. So we're going to take the bald line up to the thickest part because there's not much that we can do with the less dense hair. So even though it may look like we're taking his taper up high in the back, I have an actual vision for this before I even cut it. So we're going to make sure that it fits his head shape once we're done. Coming back with the magic clips, on my neck taper, I'm setting in my next guideline, which is my no guard with the lever all the way open, going up about a ½ inch, just like we did on the side taper. And right here, we're just going to close the lever halfway and blend it right out. So right here, I have my #2 guard on with the lever all the way open, and I'm starting my fading down process while also doing some necessary detail work, making sure that all the hair on top is even and there's no dark spots or any bulky spots showing. So before I get all the way into my fading down process, I came back with the #1 guard all the way closed. And just like how we did on the side taper, right after we did the no guard open, we came in with our #1 guard with the lever all the way closed. And that's what I'm doing right now. And right after I'm done with that, I came back with my half guard, starting up under that guideline, flicking right up, blending it right out. As you guys can see, we getting this transition together just right. Right here, I'm coming back with my number 2 guard, this time with the lever all the way closed. Coming right under that 2 guard open, just doing my fading down process. Right after I'm done with this, I'm coming back with my 1.5 guard and making sure that I keep everything consistent. And right here, like I said, I have my 1.5 guard on, coming right after that number 2 guard. And when I'm fading down, it's just a smooth process of going from longer to shorter, and that just makes this blend come together all the way. Right here on the neck taper, once I'm done with the 1.5, I'm coming back with the 1 guard open like you guys see right now. And pretty much after this step, I'm going to be doing a lot of detail work because I had a hard time with the neck taper, but we got it right and we made it fit his head shape. So right here, we're going to be blending the beard right into that side taper. Usually when fading the beard, I treat it just as if it was a fade, but it's in the opposite direction. So when I'm fading, I say fading down, but when I'm doing the beard, I'm fading up, starting with the biggest guard all the way till I get to the skin. So right here, we're about to do the lineup on the beard. Right here, I'm just prepping it, getting all the loose hairs from the edge so the lineup can be as clean as possible and make sure that we got this fade looking right. You guys, we've made it to one of my favorite parts of the video, which is the lineup, because it brings out all the details and makes the fades pop even more. So I'm going to sit back and let you guys see the satisfaction a lineup can bring to a haircut. And y'all already know, man, watch how this neckline just brings the side taper and the neck taper together and make it look super smooth. You guys, I ain't even gonna stunt. I think the beard was one of my favorite parts for real, because the beard was so out of whack, and it's like once you put that line on it, it just made the whole cut overall look just super fresh. Y'all just really look at what a liner can do to an overall look of a haircut. I mean, seriously, like, this looks crazy. Wait till I put that razor line on there. As y'all can see, man, the natural lines are crispy, but we're gonna add some extra sauce using my hair fibers per client request, and this is just gonna take this cut to another level, even if y'all thought this haircut was already looking good. And you guys, after I use my hair fibers, I make sure that I go in with my trimmers to line it up, and I use a brush to brush out any unwanted hair fibers before I add any holding spray, because once you add that holding spray, everything is locked in. You guys, we've added the holding spray and we blow dried it. We got my man looking crispy right now. And right here we're going in with the razor just to make that beard line pop even more. You guys, very important, before you use a shaver on anyone's neck, make sure you ask them, does it make them break out or not? Because you don't want them saying that you messed them up. Well, you guys, this is the before. This is what we started with. And if you guys watched the video all the way up until this point, you guys know I got my mans right. But it's time for me to show y'all the before and after. And I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys learned something. But without further ado, YouTube, this is the cut. Let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comments. Rate it from a 1 through 10, whatever you want to do. Just show your boy some love, and make sure you guys smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and turn that notification bell on. Also, you guys can follow me on Instagram at JoshXBarber, like you guys see on the top of this video. Like I said, I hope you guys learned something. I hope this video was informative for you guys, and make sure you guys be back here for some more content. It's your boy Josh, and I'm out.